Hello, this is the PSYCHS World Audio Show. I'm Psych. Go ahead, give us a subscribe, a share, a like, and leave a comment. We like that.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. Oh, I won't be afraid.
Hey, we're speaking with Sidney Reed. Sidney, how you doing, brother?
I'm all right, Shay. How are you today?
I'm good. So we're just going to jump right into things. So the preseason's over for football. I think tomorrow is Sunday Night Football. You ready?
I'm ready for the football.
I know the Patriots are playing. That's my team, brother. But who is everybody playing? Somebody told me every team was playing tomorrow.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's normally the process. I'm used to it taking place over a course of 2 days as opposed to the 1 day. But that might be
I know one thing I'm tired of hearing. I'm tired of hearing that these folks lie to America and try lying to me. Because the Cowboys is not America's goddamn it team.
I don't think they're anybody's team. I think they are just for the people who need jelly sickles. They jealous. They hate us. They hating because what they got ain't worth a fuck. And what they hating because what they got is a piss poor excuse, a pathetic existence of a fucking team. Why all that work and that training and all that shit, and then they don't pull through like that. You know what I'm saying? Didn't they just lose the other day? Wasn't that the other day?
That was a real good game the other night when they played Tom Brady.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm like, they played the other day and they still lost. Like
they lost. No, they lost. But I mean, it was a good game. It went down to the wire.
It's like one of those really good wrestling matches, but then the booker made the wrong decision. He chose to have this motherfucker win, and so it was a really good match, but the wrong person won, and ain't nobody happy with it. Now, we got forms of football though. We got lingerie football, and I like arena football. It's okay, but I'm it ain't it's not gonna beat the NFL. I know that. And then Vince McMahon is getting restarting the XFL. Don't nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah, well, I agree with you. You're right.
I think I'm pretty sure he's doing that because no one's watching WWE. Don't nobody want to see that shit. Nobody want to see that corny ass shit. You Mae Young giving birth to a hand and nigga the fuck and do fucking corpses and nobody wants to see that. That's for I don't know who the fuck it's for.
I ain't never too much got into wrestling. I mean, it's entertainment.
Right, that's all it is. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
I'm real into it, but I ain't into WWE. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I hate it, and that's all there is to be said. I don't want to rag on the wrestlers there. You know what I'm saying? I've spoken to some of them. You know what I'm saying? Like I've met some of them and spoken to them. They ain't all stupid people. They ain't all weird pop craze mainstream motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? But they're under the thumb of an oppressor. They're under the thumb of a company that, just like the government, don't give a fuck about the people that are working for it. Don't give a fuck about the people that created it. You know what I'm saying? So they really don't give a shit about black people for a while. You know what I mean? They just had the first black WWE champion. No, The Rock was not. He was not the first black WWE. He was that nigga Samoan. He's not black. He doesn't count. He's Kofi Kingston is the first official black WWE champion, and now Bobby Lashley. Now that one really count, boy. He's a Marine and he big. He's a MMA fighter and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no.
Yep. Yeah, I ain't never got into wrestling. I mean, because seen the fake blood, all that kind of mess. I mean,
well, see, that's one of the misconceptions. There is fake blood. There are blood packets, but that's something WWE does. Any promotion outside of that blood was real. Whatever you were looking at was real. If you see that shit pouring from a nigga's skull, that's because they took that razor blade and they cut their forehead and they hit that vessel. Now, you know, when you bleed from your vessel on top of your head, you might be just fine. You ain't dizzy, you don't feel sick, but you're going to bleed a lot because the vessel's up there. And that's their practice. You know what I'm saying? That's been a practice for years and years, like since Tully Blanchard and Tony Schiavone and Bert Gagne and Vince McMahon Sr. That's just a practice. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really make a feud good, a storyline good, in this match, we've had 2 other matches. This is the 3rd one. You know what I mean? We need to show some color. You know what I mean? We need to show some red. There needs to be some blood. And today's crowd will respond to that fake blood. They respond to those blood packets. We see it. You can see a referee pass a wrestler a razor blade to cut themselves open on camera now, and you can see the wrestlers cutting themselves open, and they'll try to hide it with camera angles and shit, but you see them doing it. So if one of them tries to do that blood packet shit, yeah, we will catch it for sure. You know, there are wrestlers getting busted in the mouth and stuff now. Like on a weekly basis, a wrestler gets the nose broken or something because the wrestling's so high profile. Like, you talking about athletes, dude. You like rugby?
Mm-hmm. They athletes because they got to practice them stunts.
Oh yeah, you like rugby?
Nah, I don't even know too much about no rugby.
Oh, that shit is physical. It's like football, but the point, well, I wouldn't say the point is to hurt your opponents, but that's the whole game. It's no pads. There's none of that. We getting a shirt, we getting a flag, and you coming out with a busted lip, nose, and all that. It's a rough game. You just throwing each other around, pushing, slamming. What about you like tennis?
Yeah, look at little tennis. You know the reason why we look at tennis because it's a black girl.
Well, no, I was watching it before that. I was watching it because of that white boy back in the day. But
which one? McEnroe?
No. I cannot think of his name off the top of my head.
You know, you hit the black man back then off the ass, you know. But we had McEnroe and what's that other dude?
I think it's
Agassi.
Yeah, I think it's Raphael that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Raphael Nadal. What's his name?
Yeah. Hey, damn. Tennis is a good sport.
It is. It ain't exciting to watch as as it was.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, yeah, that's his name. It's not as exciting to watch as it was before, but it can be all right.
Hey, you said, what the hell is this shit? Reaching for the cover, turning up your deck. Who's blowing your cassette? Color me for suspect. Tear's what I am, terrorism's what I rep. Rap Hezbollah, we don't forgive or forget. Strap with dynamite, kamikaze rock the mic. Suicide stage dive, it's gonna be a live night. Not just to be accurate, label me immaculate. Short fuse like Montague's few Capulets. Elaborate labyrinth, lavish pen pattering. Rip, rude, the ravishing, cabbage scavenging from word babbling. Babbling brook, your word traveling like miles tattling. I'm kinda partial to battling.
I'm Psych. This is the Psych's World Audio Show. We're speaking with Sidney Reed. Go ahead, give us a like, a share, a subscribe, and leave a comment. We like that. Sidney, before we wrap up here, this was a nice little conversation, shooting the shit in the breeze, as it were. Your episode 7, I do believe, What do you think? I got to get down to the brass tacks of the season. Who do you think is going to take it home all the way to the Super Bowl through the playoffs this year?
I've got to see some games, and then be middle way of the season. Because
I mean, does the preseason not tell us everything we need to know normally?
Well, injuries.
Yeah.
Injuries tell you everything, because you can get down to the middle of the season and be 8-0, and then next your boy go out and y'all finish the season 500, 8-8. So I mean, anything can happen to you. You have to see down in the end.
Yeah.
I like Tom Brady, but I'm actually a 49er fan. But I always put my money on Tom Brady. You can't bet against him.
Well, you could. You might lose though.
If you bet with him, you win, and if you bet against him, you lose it.
I'm gonna tell you this right now, because I ain't a fan of him or the team he was playing for here in Charlotte. Cam Newton can go fuck himself, and so can the Panthers. I don't. Yeah, I know he ain't with them no more, but.
What's wrong with Cam?
Look, man, he's like this feminized guy now. He's Hollywood, and all those Hollywood motherfuckers, they ain't real. They're robots. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about. They ain't worried about people or none of that. They just worried about their images.
No, I kind of like Cam. I mean, I think Cam got a wrong deal here in Charlotte. I don't too much care for the Charlotte Panthers because they don't like to spend no money.
They don't make you no money either. Lost $300 on them.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what it is. They just don't like to spend no money. And the year Cam went to the Super Bowl, he didn't have no but a tight end to throw to. And I mean, the injuries plagued him. I think Ron Rivera should have stayed a Carolina Panther. I think he should have went down in the Hall of Fame as a Carolina Panther coach, because he is a good ass coach.
Oh yeah, undoubtedly.
I just think Cam got a kind of raw deal, and then now he's being traded again.
And he dresses like a female. He puts on female clothes every other week. I don't know what the fuck wrong with him, but
I understand what you're saying on that. We about weird on that, but
I'm like, well, if I don't know, he got time to pull himself out of the dark, but he's running out. He's running out, and with that, I'll lead us on out. This has been Psych. I've been speaking with Sidney Reed. Sidney, thank you for joining us today, brother.
All right, bro. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. We will probably have you back on the show for season 3. This is episode 7. It won't drop till 2022. If anybody's listening to this beforehand, I doubt they are. But thank you for listening. Go ahead, give us a subscribe, a share, a like, leave a comment. We like that.
If you call me, it's a no call, no show. Baby, I ain't chasing that. I just made a stack. I gave you the world, now I gotta take it back. I gave you the world, now I gotta fade to black. I lost it all, but I made